Hello, I cannot believe that we are at the end of another year. And I want to know how you're doing. How are you feeling about the year that has just passed? How are you feeling about how you lived this year? How are you feeling? Do you feel like you've grown and evolved, or do you feel like you've kind of stayed the same? You're feeling exactly how you did at the end of last year, perhaps. Maybe some frustration, maybe confusion, maybe you're fed up of like the same things happening, the same patterns being repeated. And if you're not, and you feel like you thrived this year, well done. And I'm so thrilled for you. This year, for me personally, um, I know I can see the transformation that I have been through. I can see the transformation that my life has been through, all because I have continued year after year to choose myself, to choose the life that I want to live, and to choose it from a conscious place and to take the inspired and aligned action to make it happen. Um, and I'm so blessed that I get to see it in my work and the clients that I work with as well. Like I'll always ask them to reflect on how has your year gone? How do you feel that you've evolved this year? And if you ask yourself any question, I would like it to be, how do you feel like you have evolved this year? Because um, that's what life is about, right? Life isn't about um, getting the things or just living the 9 to 5 or just living for your family. Like, life is about your evolution. And while ever you're not evolving, you're stagnating and your energy isn't able to flow properly, which can result in physical illness, in external challenges. But you're an energetic being. Your energy, it wants to flow freely. So in order to do that, you need to be working with your energy, flowing with your energy, and going through the evolution that your energy needs to go through. So I love to take this time, even though like the beginning of the year is never the best time to be setting goals, because we're still in a period of winter and we're asked to go within, we're being asked to rest and recover, and go through a transformation. A winter is a period of transformation. And last year I read a beautiful book called Wintering, about this. Like, our winter is a time that we get to go within and transform, and we prepare for winter, and then we rest throughout winter so we're able to come out in the spring and like begin to amp up the energy again. So in this period of rest, is a beautiful time for reflection and a beautiful time to consider the changes we'd like to make going forward. So if you're not feeling how you wanted to feel at the end of the year, what changes can you make in your life to feel differently at the end of 2025? So if we're getting, just say we're 1 year on and we're now getting to the end of 2025 and you want to feel, how do you want to feel? Do you want to feel grateful? Do you want to feel blessed? Do you want to feel lucky, excited, inspired? Like, what are the feelings that you want in your body to when you're journaling about how your year went? How do you want to feel? What is the overarching thing you want to experience in 2025? And then from those feelings, like, what needs to change? I recorded a video last week about leaking your energy and giving your power away. Where do you need to take your power back in order to see those changes in your life? Because all of this change, all of this, like, it's in your power to feel differently at the end of next year. And as every precious year goes by in this beautiful short experience that we are given in this body, in this life, as every year goes by, you're being asked to transform. Like I have said, you're being asked to evolve. You're being asked to become closer to the true self, to the version of you that you were born to be. So by choosing your highest path every year, by choosing your evolution, your transformation, by choosing to work towards these feelings of excitement and inspiration, and taking the actions to make like that happen, whether it's pursuing a new career, a new business idea, or a creative project, or a new relationship, or evolving your relationship. Just becoming more conscious in how you live and how you relate to other people, then you're really going to evolve very, very quickly. And the evolution might happen over a period of a few years, and you might begin to notice it. Like, so I've just celebrated 3 years in remission from cancer, and every year from then I have grown a little bit. So I have like a BC, before cancer and after cancer, right? Before cancer, I was chasing success and I was measuring how I had grown every year on how much money I was making, the type of handbag I was wearing. And now I kind of have now after cancer, I look at how I feel. How do I feel right now? So the first year, when I was given the all clear, I was very grateful. And I was excited because I had been given my life back. It actually took me a lot longer to heal than I thought it would. So then at the end of 2022, I was a little bit further ahead, but things in my life were still changing because I was on a massive transformation, evolution, which I didn't quite realize. Then at the end of 2023, I was better physically, like in amazing shape, the best health I'd ever been in. But I'd had some really big like career and business changes, which were a little bit uncomfortable. So I still kind of wasn't where I wanted to be. And now, because I keep choosing myself, I keep choosing my evolution, I keep choosing this path of truth, of love, now I feel very, very differently. And over 3 years, and over 4 years, let's say, so I feel I am just so blessed to be living the life that I am living. And it's truly incredible. Like, I see the potential that life has to offer out when you're living in your highest alignment. So for the next year, wherever you are right now, how can you move closer to your truth, and what are the changes that you need to make to live your life of highest alignment, to become your highest potential for this time next year. And so that will add up and add up and add up. And in 5 years, in 3 years, you may not recognize your life. You may not recognize who you once were. I think there's a saying like that we overestimate how much we can do in a year, which I definitely did, and we underestimate how much we can do in 10 years. So this is the beauty of like knowing who you want to become, and every day taking the steps towards that. And your life will just begin to change around you. And one day you'll look back and you'll go, wow, I created this. I made this life. And it's one of the most beautiful, beautiful places to be. And I want that for you. I recorded a meditation, which you can go and do to help you visualize your year. So create your vision for 2025, and I'll link it here. Go ahead and do that. And I hope you enjoy it. And I'd love to know, like, how do you feel? Do you feel differently this year from last year? And how do you want to feel at the end of next year? Wishing you a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and I will see you in 2025.